Hello, gals and guys. It's your host, Phil Larson, and this is your motivational high five on pain. Let's do this. I want to first give a shout out to Abdul Wajid CK, who came on as the most recent patron. If you want to support the podcast and see how you can get rewards based on the level at which you're supporting the podcast, go to patreon.com/YMH5. Use the number 5. Patreon.com/YMH5. And we're going to get right into it today. This is our second episode on pain. The first one was way back in episode 37. And then another one that pairs well with this is episode 34 on empathy. But just a couple quick thoughts around pain. And certain things are happening where we are making judgments based on how we view and what we think of someone else's pain. And unfortunately, that just causes more pain. And we could really use a dose of, or a reminder of, our own pain. And out of that, and like in episode 34, this is where we derive empathy. Because it is super easy to see where someone else is at, who's in their pain, or they're struggling, and you go, I can't believe you're there. I can't believe you're down there. Especially in regards to interacting with someone's pain that has happened years and years ago. It is easy and really kind of a defense mechanism to say, just get over it. But it's a deflecting defense mechanism that really allows us to stay out of tune to our own pain. Who wants to be back in tune with the deepest pain of their lives? And so we minimize other people's pain, saying, it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't that. Or we say, I can't believe you're down there. And when we do that, we become contemptuous. So we put ourselves above someone else by saying, I can't believe you're down there. But if we try saying that, or seeing someone else's pain from the place of your own deepest pain, it doesn't matter where you are in the world or what is happening in your country, this is something we could all learn to do, is to see someone else's pain from the place of our own deepest pain. Do you remember it? You can no longer from that place say, I can't believe you're down there, because you would be saying, I can't believe you're down here, right? See, the finger pointing turns 180 degrees. We might as well be saying, I can't believe we're down here. But the thing is, you can believe it because you remember how you got there. Don't you remember? And when you were there, what did you need? You needed someone to say, me too. You needed someone to empathize. You needed someone to know where you were coming from. And from the place of your deepest pain, you get to offer the greatest gift this person in their pain never knew that they needed until you said those two magic words, until you responded with, me too. Pain is a gift that keeps us humble and continues to give life to others while they are in the place of their deepest pain. Friends, don't become hardened by the pain. It's all around. Don't become calloused. Try to remain soft and try to remain open. There's a reason. Whether you think it's a good enough reason or not, they think it's a good enough reason, or it's a hard enough reason for someone to be in their pain, for someone to maybe not see it. And so what you need to do is to extend patience until they tune into it. Sometimes the pain is too great that the coping mechanism is to disassociate. It's a very common coping mechanism. In fact, it's very suitable evolutionarily speaking. It helps us take care of what's urgent, but sometimes the disassociation gets out of whack a little bit. The things that need to be addressed don't get addressed for too long. Does this make sense for you? Are you tuning back into it? And if you are, that's okay. It's going to be okay. The pain that you wished would just heal by putting a Band-Aid and forgetting it actually needed surgery, and it needed stitches. And years go by, and you've disassociated so much that you've forgotten the pain that you've been running away from. And your running away from has been praised. It looks like accolades. It looks like climbing the corporate ladder, or it looks like busying yourself with church activities, or starting a nonprofit or traveling the world or really exercising, literally running, could be running away, or being a youth pastor, or being an incredible parent, or caring about someone else's pain at the expense of not addressing yours, or crafting, or what have you. And when someone comes to you, reminding you of that pain, or maybe it's someone that you even inflicted some pain on, and ignoring and not dealing with it has in the end caused you pain. It's easier just to keep living the story you've told yourself, but that doesn't make it right, and that doesn't help you heal. Go back to your pain and find their waiting and understanding of someone else's. Extend it. Offer this great gift of saying, me too. Friends, the place of our pain is no light gift. No, it is a very dark gift, but it is a gift because it helps us to tune in to who we really are. And who we really are humans. Humans in need. Humans who are not built or designed to live alone. No, we were built for community. And how you do that, you meet people in their pain. And you meet them by leading with the conscious presence of your own pain. A pain that rings at the same frequency as their pain. A pain that makes sense when you combine yours with theirs. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense. Like if someone had a spouse that had died and you have never had a spouse that died and said, I know what you're going through. No, you don't. Allow your pain to identify with the people's pain it can identify with. Because that's when it's just a really beautiful thing, because it's redemption of your pain. It's redemption. Take part in the redemption of your pain. Of course, you can only decide to do that. We are here at this end of this episode deciding to do that. And what we do is we find a reflection of ourselves in a mirror. We repeat a positive affirmation. And we believe in the neuroscience that tells us that we can rewire our brains by doing such things. So, when you find a reflection of yourself in a mirror, will you say this to yourself? I can tune into my pain and bring hope to others and redemptive healing to myself. Friends, the world has enough of unconscious, unaware, just careless inflicting of pain, just people running around with their eyes closed and machetes swinging. Today, you can become consciously aware of your pain and offer hope to someone. That's pretty cool. It starts with you.